All right, everybody, good afternoon. Welcome back. You guessed it, a steak of potatoes, not just any steak. We got ourselves a nice, about 3-inch thick Tomahawk ribeye. I've had this thing dry brining in the fridge probably for about 3 hours. Usually I like to let it go a little longer, but just didn't have the time today. We got some baked potatoes in a pan. We're going to dice these up, throw them in a microwave safe container with some olive oil and some seasoning. We're going to par cook these pretty much 3/4 of the way, and then these are also going to go on the grill. Just to kind of get some smoke and to continue on cooking. I think they're really good that way. But let's go ahead and get this thing prepped up. Like I said, we did a dry brine. We're not going to use a binder. We're going to go off of what Harry Sue said about the olive oil or any kind of binder. Pretty much olive oil. Like I refer to it as like when you're doing steak and you use the olive oil, it blocks the pores and you don't get the smoke. So what we're going to use today is you guys and girls have been seeing. I've been using a lot of the Suckle Buster stuff. This is the Suckle Busters Texas brisket rub. I had it last night on just like a pork steak and it was pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's going to be good there. I mean, I'm going to try to get it to stick a little bit to the fat if I can. I don't know how well it's going to stick without a binder. I could just use a binder on the fat, but I'm not going to use a binder at all. Determined not to use a binder. This rub smells really, really, really good. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just let this thing kind of sweat probably for about 20-30 minutes. And we will see you down at the grill. So we'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, down at the Rack Tech, just threw the steak potatoes on. Oh, look at that thing smoke. That's a cool thing about these little pellet grills, you know, especially Rack Tech. You know, the Rack Techs I have one, I've had the 680, now I got the Mini for my dad. But the Rack Tech makes great product. They smoke like crazy, but even more so, I think these little pellet grills, you know, my GMG Davy Crockett does the same. Like, they smoke like crazy, especially in like lower temps. So what we're gonna, what I'm also gonna do here is take about a couple tablespoons of butter and just throw it right on top of the potatoes and just let the potatoes cook in the butter. But we're gonna be cooking at 200 today. I am monitoring the internal temp of the steak with my Maverick XR50, and yeah, I'm gonna keep this thing shut down until probably it reads about an internal of 110 to 115, and I'm gonna throw the grill grates in there. Gonna get this grill nice and piping hot, and then sear this thing off and get some nice hash patterns on it. So besides that, I will pick back up probably in 2 hours or so. Alrighty, so we are back. We've been on for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Give you a quick peek at that steak and see if I can maybe get you a little closer. But yeah, she's looking pretty dang good. Internal right now is about 112, 113. Take a look at the potatoes too, looking pretty dang good. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna pull a steak off, bring it inside. I'm gonna slide these grill grates right in, and then I'm gonna crank the temp up to the Rec Tech to about, probably gonna put it to full, and let this come up to temp. Probably give it about 10-15 minutes to get the grill grates here good and hot, and then I'm gonna sear it off. So I will pick back up when I do that. Alrighty, so we are back. We got the Rec Tech piping hot right now. We got it set at 500, and let's go ahead and sear the ribeye off. And we're gonna do a little crosshatch pattern, so we're gonna put it on just like that. That's a good sign when you hear that sear sizzle. Close that down and let it go for about a minute, and then I'm gonna turn it, let it go for another minute, and then flip it, and I'll pick back up when I flip it. So we'll pick back up then. Alrighty, we're about 2 minutes into this. We were ready to go for 2 minutes on this side. You know, we put it on, turned it, let it go for another minute. Go ahead and flip it over, see if you got those grill lines. Oh yeah, looking pretty dang good. So let's go ahead and plop that down again. Let this go for another minute, and I'm gonna turn it, let it go for another minute, and I'm gonna bring it upstairs, let it rest, and I will pick back up when we're eating, so we'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are back, and it is time to eat, and look at that Tomahawk ribeye, looking pretty dang good. I'm going to go over to cook times here real quick. It's pretty easy. We did 2.5 hours at 200. This was a 3-pound ribeye, and brought it up to an internal temp of about 115. Pulled her off, then cranked the Rec Tech up, and got them grill grates on there, got it nice and piping hot. And then we did 2 minutes aside. You know, obviously we did 1 minute turn, another minute turn, and then flip, and then the same thing. And brought this thing up to an internal of about 125 to 127. And this is the final product. I'll see if I can maybe... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the action shot. But let's go ahead and cut into this thing. You know, that's the thing for me. Like, when it comes to pellet grills, I don't like to do steaks on them unless they have, like, a direct access to the sear box or to the, to the burn pot. Or if it's small, it can get really, really hot really, really quick. And yeah, let's go ahead and cut this thing up. And let's just go ahead and cut this right down the middle. And give you a look. Oh yeah. Looking, I can't see, I didn't turn the camera thing around, but that looks pretty good to me. It's dripping moist. Let's go ahead and take a few slices out of it. And let's go ahead and give this a shot. I think it's going to be fantastic. Yep. Yeah, that's good. That is going to eat just fine and dandy. So besides that, I'm going to go ahead and eat. You guys and girls have a good night, and we will see you next time.